Some interesting news has been circulating the interwebs that should have big implications for Meri and Janelle when it comes to their fight for their fair share of Coyote Pass. We know the last thing that's really tying most of the Browns to each other is not their shared children, which one would hope would be a tie that binds, but rather it's this communally purchased property, Coyote Pass. We need to revisit what has been going down thus far during season 19 when it comes to the property, because one of Cody's biggest sticking points is he just has no idea how much this land is worth and what's an appraiser? I'm not sure how well known this is, but Coyote Pass consists of more than just the 14 acres that the Browns own. There are built structures out there and other people own lots too. Well, a neighboring lot to the Browns just went up for sale, and this could be a big break for Meri and Janelle. We have a lot to talk about. Let's get into today's video. Hey everyone, what's up? It's Sarah and welcome back to my channel. It's important to set the scene here. So no progress has been made on Coyote Pass since June of 2023 when the property was finally paid off, and the payoff of the land we see play out during season 19.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. I've been looking forward to this for so long. We're finally paying off this property. That's good. That's good stuff, you know?
I will never not love Meri making sure she hand delivers what could have easily been an email and a wire transfer. I love Meri for that. We know that the battle over Coyote Pass will be a storyline for seasons to come, which has me conflicted because in a way, I feel like TLC, if they are encouraging this to be drawn out as long as possible, and I fully believe that they are, then they are being complicit in the financial abuse of Meri and Janelle. This is when you have to take a step back and not think too hard about all of the fucked up shit going on in this family, because it kind of gives one a crisis of conscience. At least Meri and Janelle are benefiting monetarily for continuing to film the show, right? I will just keep telling myself that. Okay, so we left off in season 19 in regards to Coyote Pass that the land was being paid off, but that is just step one. Now we gotta go to step two. Does Cody buy Meri and Janelle out? Does everyone sell? I mean, we don't even know what the land is worth now that it's 2023 when all of this is being filmed, and the land was purchased back in 2018. We definitely need an appraisal of the lots, and Cody is like, I'm sorry, appraisal? What's that? Can you spell it? Maybe use it in a sentence?
But now there's this big fight about how do we divide it?
I do think that it would be fair for us to really know what, before we make any decisions, I think it would be fair for me to know and all of us to know what the property is worth, different parts of it.
I mean, we have to have somebody who's a land appraiser.
No, I'm sure they have those in Flagstaff.
I mean,
I don't
we've got
understand
four
the
partners
incline,
that all have different goals with the property.
Okay.
I believe that Cody is resistant getting an appraisal because he knows he's making out like a bandit now.
And I'm like, I don't want to put more money. I don't want to do appraisals. Maybe I have to. I don't want to talk to lawyers about it. It's like, I don't know what to do. I'm not interested in doing anything. Janelle and I need some healing before I'd be willing to live next to her out on Coyote Pass. So if she builds, I would probably tell Robin that we're selling.
So regarding the property, we're going to have to start talking about how we're going to divide it up. And I don't know how or when that conversation is going to go. I have to look out for myself. I talk about it like Cody's all in charge of the whole property. It's because he really has a monopoly on it. His name is on every single piece of property. If it gets to the point that I would need an attorney, I would do that. I hope that it doesn't get there, but I would do that if I need to.
Cody is such a punitive and vindictive little shit. Janelle has a list of criteria she would have to meet in order for him to even consider living next to her. And he views getting the land appraised and talking to lawyers about dividing the property as doing these women a favor. This is why we are almost 2 years out from when the property has been paid off and still nothing has been done as far as selling and dividing the proceeds. And wait for it, now we are talking about potentially millions of dollars being tied up in Cody's angst about severing his last tie to his ex-wives. In the latter half of season 19, Coyote Pass is going to be a point of contention, and we see Meri and Janelle actually meet up on the property.
Coming this spring on Sister Wives.
He could sell the 2-acre piece in Robinson and the 5 acres.
There's a few things that I will fight for, and this is one of them.
I'm not trying to rip you off, Meri. That's all imagined in Janelle's head because Janelle feels like, oh, I got divorced, so I deserve something.
It's really telling to me that Meri and Janelle are so unsure about Cody's integrity when it comes to the property. Part of me had been sitting here thinking that there's no way he's going to blatantly screw over these women on national television when it should be pretty simple to dissolve this co-ownership of this property. Of course, I don't really have any empirical evidence to support me feeling like Cody wouldn't be so blatant in his scamming, and in fact, there's actually more evidence to support the opposite. I guess I've just been over here operating under the assumption that he wouldn't want the public backlash of all of that, but again, why would I think he would care about that? I need to stop ascribing my own threshold of shame to someone who clearly doesn't have a threshold at all. The line, Janelle thinks because I got divorced I deserve something, makes me so angry. I almost wanted to say irrationally angry, but no, I think it is rational to have an angry reaction to that level of fuckery that Cody is trying to perpetrate here. Well, it looks like Lady Luck is swinging a tad bit towards Janelle and Meri's direction because it turns out someone who owns a neighboring lot on Coyote Pass has put their land up for sale. And that is going to make it so much easier for Janelle and Meri to accurately appraise the land. Cody won't be able to come in and lowball them, fingers crossed. This was sent to me via Instagram Messenger, and it's a 2-acre lot on Coyote Pass listed for sale for, get this, $425,000. There was some confusion initially, so let's just reiterate, this is not a parcel that is owned by any of the Browns. This is a neighboring parcel. Now, I know all things are not equal as far as value of land, but just for the sake of argument, let's say that it is. Let's say that an acre of land on Coyote Pass has been assessed a value of $212,500, since that would be how it would break down with this new listing. Since the Browns own 14 acres, that would mean they are potentially sitting on a total value of $2,975,000. That's almost $3 million. Now, I know that the trees and other things can make that number fluctuate for individual parcels, but we are definitely talking about Cody potentially screwing Meri and Janelle out of around $743,750. That's the 2.9 million number divided by 4, which is being more than generous when considering an even split of the proceeds. Most of us, myself included, think it should be divided by 3, with Cody and Robin being considered one entity, but Janelle and Meri seem cool with a 4-way split, so whatever, let's just go with that. I believe when the land was paid off, Meri and Janelle paid it off equally with Cody, not proportion to how much they were assigned with Cody's arbitrary labeling of lot assignments, giving Meri only 2 acres. She sure paid in for more than 2 acres. Therefore, they should be entitled to an equal division, and we all can see that. I assumed Cody wouldn't dare screw these women over so publicly, but if they aren't so sure about that, then I guess I can't be either. If I'm Meri and Janelle, fuck the plot for the show. Show me the money. And if I may be so bold, we as Sister Wives fans, we're gonna watch anything. We don't need the division of Coyote Pass to drag on any longer than necessary. We want to see these women get paid. We just watched Christine's wedding twice. We aren't going anywhere. I don't want the show to be a roadblock in the process of Meri and Janelle getting what they are owed out of this property. As it is, Cody and Robin have moved on into a $2 million home. And I know I'm not the only one wondering where on earth they got the $400,000 down payment. What are your guys' thoughts on the latest news about this parcel going up for sale? Make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel. Check out my second channel, Sarah Spills, and my podcast, Mostly Harmless. Links for both of those will be down in the description of this video. Follow me on Instagram, Threads, X, and TikTok at Reality Squad, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Take care. Have a good one. Much love.